Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In order to do a systematic review, there are certain elements that have to be present and that have to be included in the research work that you are going to do. So let me give you an example of this systematic review, which was done to investigate the factors associated with the varying geographic distribution of the 2022 monkeypox outbreak that happened 2 years ago. Now, there has to be a specific research question which is correlated with objectives of this study. So you can either write the primary research question, or you can write down the objectives. So in this review, the objectives were to analyze the factors that may contribute to geographic variations in the reported number of monkeypox cases of the 2022 outbreak. And the main area or the main geographic area that will be investigated is the most and least epidemiologically affected countries. Another important element for systematic review is to define your databases from which you will get the literature. In this review, we defined 3 databases. At least 3 databases are preferable for retrieving your relevant literature. So in this literature review, we refer to PubMed, Scopus, and Google Scholar. We also refer to the references of the retrieved articles, and because of the health global nature of this health problem, we referred also to the websites of the WHO, the European CDC, and CDC. Then you will define your search strategy by defining the keywords that you will look for. Initially, we used monkeypox and 2022, and also further keywords were retrieved from the WHO and CDC databases to define the countries that had the least and the highest numbers of monkeypox cases. The nature of the studies included were also case reports, case series, and cross-sectional studies, because we believe that these will give us the data required to achieve the objectives of this review. And also there was a specific time frame which was during the year 2022, because it's relevant to the study questions that we have. Now, the results usually of the systematic review includes the process of study selection, the findings of the included studies, and also the risk of bias assessment of the selected studies. So the first type of result refers to the study selection, and this PRISMA flowchart describes how we retrieved these studies and how we reached in the end to the studies included in the review with their number 24. The second part of studies is of results is the findings of included studies, and here we have certain data items, like for example the author, the study type, the country, number of cases, gender, age, and also the presence of comorbidities such as HIV and STDs, the sexual orientation and transmission route. We selected these data items because these are the relevant information that we will get from these studies, and that will answer our research question. The third part of the result section was attributed to the risk of bias assessment, and here we assessed all the included studies for the possibility of bias, or this is also called assessment of the quality of studies. And the risk of bias assessment is usually done according to the type of study. So in the case of case reports or case series, these have certain points that they should address. Also in the case of clinical trials or cross-sectional studies, also these will have different items that should be also addressed. Now in the after finishing the results, you will go for the most enjoyable part of the and also most informative part of your study, which is the discussion and conclusions. And in this section, you will analyze the results that you obtained. You will explain how these results are obtained, and also you will compare them to other studies mentioned or other literature that was published previously. So you will cite the relevant literature. You will synthesize data. You will give importance to the data that you have retrieved, and you will also give certain informative conclusions that are based on the results of your studies. Enjoy your systematic review.